Okay. Oh boy. Oh. So it should be quiet tomorrow? That's what you telling me? Your man shouldn't be blah 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 tomorrow. Yeah, because that's 2 games straight, right?
Will be a touchback. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. They'll be led out by the first overall selection of the 2016 draft. From Cal, it's Jared Goff.
And last week's loss came despite a clean game on his end, throwing the ball with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple. Do it again. Continue to avoid turnovers and hope that what sunk them last week resolves itself.
Is Cook up for, oh yeah, they let Cook go already, right? The Vikings. Yeah, the Vikings, yeah, Cook not there. Yeah.
Here's Goff.
He signed with who? Who's in Tennessee? And who else? Because I was about to say they lost the receivers.
So timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Ashton Davis showing his strength and quickness there.
Tennessee.
So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Goff now looks to throw. That's complete to Justin Jefferson.
That's where he went after New England? I thought he went to the Raiders. No, I'm talking about Randy Moss.
That's now 31 yards.
Okay, what the fuck, he quit?
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 36.
Oh, okay.
Back to the ground, Cook. And they'll get this one to
who's that? Commissioner? Ain't that your boy?
Another nice gain, 16 yards there.
Huh?
1st down again.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
From the red zone now, Goff. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Is Jay still in the league at all?
I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, it right to the challenge.
Okay.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now Cook, he's got it off the draw. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal. The impressive opening drive continues, and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
To the side.
Oh.
Wow, what a catch.
Yeah, I do appreciate that with the other league, but the injuries and shit.
And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try the middle with Cook.
I'm telling you, I mean, the injuries, you take them in the game, that's one thing. You know.
Because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal.
And he'll get in. Touchdown.
Yeah, that's one thing. You take them in practice. And I don't know, it might just be me, but I feel like you take I feel like we've been taking the worst one in practice. I mean, they gonna disagree, of course.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal. They've got to like the way that they started this ball game.
Yeah, I had this week, Kelsey been gone. Kelsey and my other guy been gone.
Patterson now for the extra point.
Shit.
He's got it, and the Vikings take a 7-0 lead. So that one along a 11-play drive, and it's capped off by the touchdown run coming from Dalvin Cook. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taking it about the one.
Make sure my man.
And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped it to 17. So out comes to take over for the first time. They'll be let out by the first Wyoming quarterback to go in the first.
I'm gonna see.
Standing 6'5", it's Josh Allen.
It's a pretty bland game he had last time.
I really.
Ended up throwing one.
Did you Google it, bro?
Touchdown to offset it. And the team found a way to win. He found a way to lean on other parts of the offense that carried them through.
Right. Okay, so they saying they don't know how to do it. Got it. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't. Like I said, yeah. But that's what came up, bruh. It said snapshot.
On first down, Allen. Man open, that's Anthony.
That's exactly what it says. Snapshot.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across.
All right, bro, man. Have a good night, man.
Allen now on first down. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Lewis Seen. And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football.
Well, if you go by the numbers, you'll find as the temperature goes down, so does the passing efficiency. And now that we're in December, even the routine throws are going to be harder for the quarterbacks. And this one, that winds up getting picked off.
The Vikings taking the field here for their second drive of the game. And they'll have good field position here following the interception and a chance to build on their lead as they start with a 1st and 10. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Cook. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 43 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Here's Cook again. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up 1st and goal. They're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score one touchdown, you're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got one, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. Give to Cook out of the gun. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action.
2nd quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Now gone. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Vikings go up by 2 touchdowns. No surprise there. 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against it. If it's a shorter defender, might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. 5 plays there on that drive. And it's polished off by a Viking score. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. So now we get set to see Houston for their second drive of the ball game. And they're in an early hole. First drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. On the delay, here's Hines. He'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hines. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. That's caught by Gabriel Davis. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
From the 45 on 2nd down, Allen. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
I know coaches tell us all the time to have a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Eighth play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. On play action, Allen. And that is caught. It's Davis. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 22-yard line. Down inside the 10. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Isaiah Pacheco, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Oilers have got it back to within a score. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Dalvin Cook taking the field for the Vikings' next possession. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down, keep the sticks moving.
Goff's throw completed to Mechie. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 2 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Again, it's Cook. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. 70 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Now it's Goff off the bootleg. Got an open man finding Jefferson. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Here's Goff. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas. They're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Goff toward the sideline, and that is a nice catch as he's able to tiptoe his way out of bounds. 11 more yards there. This methodical drive continues.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. From the 4, this is 2nd down and 1. Throwing again is Goff. Dancing to his left. That is incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Goff wants to throw on 3rd and 1. And he's got it. Touchdown. It's the fullback. His first touchdown on the year. And they're able to add on to their advantage. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And it's now 21-7. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to a 25-yard line. This offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left. More than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
On 2nd and 10, Allen. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, they approach this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Play action. Now it's Allen. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On play action, Allen. Open man downfield is Davis. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this 1st half. On 2nd and 9, Allen. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Vikings pick up the football. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing the danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this 1st half. Now Goff on 1st down. He's got Cook running the slam. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. On 1st and 10, Goff. Pass caught on the out route by Mechie. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. So as they take it over, we step aside. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. A 33-yarder from the left hash. Patterson's kick is good. And they will open things up a bit more. It's 24-7. So able to add on to their 1st half lead. Forcing the miscue with a fumble and then turning that into 3 points.
Yeah, and more than happy to accept any mistakes the other side is willing to make. No problem. You turn it over, we'll take that, and we'll use it to expand our lead.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just 1 play. Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
A final shot before half for Allen. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So all right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. So after a very one-sided first half, what will the second half bring as we are back underway on EA Sports? Fields it right around the goal line and able to get this out to the 25. And this offense set to go now to begin the 3rd quarter. They look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive, but maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
And this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. It's Cameron Dantzler who picks it. And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football.
I certainly think that we're seeing a big reason why this team is struggling to put points on the board so far, because too many of their drives have ended in turnovers already. And we still have almost a full half of football yet to play.
It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the second half. And they had the big halftime lead. Their defense just helped them out further by forcing the turnover, so things are starting to look pretty rosy.
They certainly are, but they've got to be careful about getting complacent, though. They still need to go out and run their offense efficiently.
Now a throw here to his running back. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
Now, while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
On first down, it's gone. Buying time to, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. So on fourth down, Riley Patterson now for the Viking field goal. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. Patterson's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Whatever was said in the locker room during the break must have worked. They forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points to begin the second half.
Exactly as they discussed in the locker room at halftime. Get some points to get things kick-started. Now start your half off with some momentum. Gives you something to build on for your next possession.
Allen off the play fake. And his throw here's incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And the offense moving quickly to the line. Throwing is Allen on third. Left side caught by Diggs. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. So they're going for it, and here's Allen. Pass delivered successfully to Knox on the out route. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Now Allen. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Andrew Booth picks it up. And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores. But, yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
Second down, they go right back to Cook. Able to slither by. 83 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19.
So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Wide open receiver complete. Touchdown Vikings. Jared Goff with his third touchdown pass of the afternoon.
And the Vikings will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Houston set to take over. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Fourth down. Got a man. It's Schwartz, complete.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. And that one knocked away and incomplete. Nice job defensively on what will be the final play of the... And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Allen's throw is complete.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Allen. It's complete to Diggs.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
From Viking territory now, they'll come on 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now Allen.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Touchdown! Naeem Hines, 40 yards.
And the Oilers get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Well, and this is where quarterbacks' passing numbers sometimes get a little bit more inflated than they should, because this is a short little pass, but it goes for big yardage.
Allen will try to throw for it. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
So pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
107 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They run it again with Cook. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Cook up the gut. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Vikings look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that will bump the lead up to 26. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. And as this offense makes their way back out, it's AFC playoff race time as we give you a look. A CD after this game, there will be 4 weeks left in the regular season. So this is far from the final version of what we'll see come January, more of a first draft, if you will, as all these teams fight for a better position.
And you pointed it out so accurately there, Brandon. After this game, 4 weeks left in the regular season, and then the playoffs officially begin. But for some teams, trying to fight to make it to the playoffs, they're actually in a playoff push right now.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Allen. His throw incomplete.
I'm not even sure I know who this guy is out there playing right now. This is very unlike him. One of the most accurate guys in the league. Totally off his game right now.
I don't know. I was going to ask you what you pin it on, but defensively, they've been pretty solid.
Well, sometimes, you know, those defenders, they get into the receivers pretty well. And if they chip away at their timing, it's going to affect what you're going to throw the ball as well.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. There's Stephon Diggs for the catch on the slant. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. Throwing again on 2nd down. Allen looking for Knox on the crossing route. It's complete. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 27-yard line. Allen to throw once more. Got an open man. It's Schwartz. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Allen. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Vikings are going to take